be too real for the video. This shit might be too real for the video. I might make me a real off the selling though. Running up on it. I just want it all, nigga, and stop. Run it up, nigga, that's for sure. Got it, but I still want some more. Like, tell me what to do if you explode. Got it on my own, now we own. Don't make niggas like me no more. And I know it, just like I know I deserve.
I'm too real for the radio. They won't play my shit, but I'm in and out of town. I got cake to get. Bitch, I'm dripping like baby spit. Buffs with the tent, looking like a diaper and some baby shit. Whether love or hate, niggas showing something. But when it come to money, they ain't showing nothing. Assault rifles in the car, niggas going hunting. Night vision on the scope in case niggas go to running. Real shit, I give a fuck about a rap buzz. I talk the shit that the niggas in the trap love. Took 1600, went and got a seal. It's fucked up cause I could've paid my mama bill.
I might make me a real off the selling though. Running up on it. I just want it all, nigga, and stop. Run it up, nigga, that's for sure. Got it, but I still want some more. Like, tell me what to do if you explode. Got it on my own, now we own. Don't make niggas like me no more. And I know it, just like I know I just love it. Shit now, they say money make the world go round. All respect, I'm like a gun a nigga down. I get mad up, got it out the mud with the crew. Fleur say this shit can take a deuce. We step on these stretch sticks, get invested. So that I understand they got no money, so they hate. They gon' tell lies to me in my eyes for the truth. Real with it, that's a difference from you. We scared of who, never been scared to lose. So we kept winning the cutest and the baddest hoe. Slept with us money, you know we kept getting. Maybe this shit too real for the A&R radio. Ain't gotta play my shit, the streets know who we are. I'm real for the radio. I might make me a real off the selling though. Running up on it. I just want it all, nigga, and stop. Run it up, nigga, that's for sure. Got it, but I still want some more. Like, tell me what to do if you explode. Got it on my own, now we own. Don't make niggas like me no more. And I know it, just like I know I just learned this.
Shouts out to E Modest. Ghost Eagle. Char, what's going on?
Some really bad guys.
My nigga, RJ Lamont.
Okay. All I know is win, 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 nigga, win. All I know is win, win, win. That's what's up, and that's what's up. And out the mud, I hustle, no love. They ain't ringing bells, they gon' tell you what's up. Right next around the streets, I bet they.
My nigga, RJ Lamont.
Okay. All I know is win, 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 nigga, win. All I know is win, win, win. That's what's up, and that's what's up. And out the mud, I hustle, no love. They ain't ringing bells, they gon' tell you what's up. Win, win, nigga, win. All I know.
It's funny because 1, 2, it's almost shows my block on there. This is 3 blocks over.
That's what's up, and that's what's up. And out the mud, I hustle, no love.
I live 2 blocks past the 3rd block.
Next around the streets, I bet they know about us. All I know is win, win, win. That's what's up, and that's what's up. And out the mud, I hustle, no love. They ain't ringing bells, they gon' tell you what's up. Next around the streets, I bet they know about us. All I know is win, win, win. Fuck a L, fuck whoever wasn't there. Back when I ain't had bills, nigga, it ain't hard to tell. We was shit up with this bitch. They ain't ringing bells, that's the street about my niggas. I'm gon' tell you better different, that's what we be putting on. No luck, we got it on my own. We be going strong, I was trying to run them bands. I remember I was broke, now we ain't, they can't stand us. Then why we ain't get the same, hey, when we ain't had much. Guess you really see the change on you when that money comes. Make it out the slums, all a nigga tryna do. I just wanna win, nigga, what about you? All I know is we, that's what's up, that's what's up. Out the mud, I hustle, no love. As I'm ringing bells, they gon' tell you we was such. X around the streets, I bet they know about us. All I know is we, that's what's up, that's what's up. Out the mud, I hustle, no love. As I'm ringing bells, they gon' tell you we was such. X around the streets, I bet they know about us. I just wanna make it out the hood and take the fam with me on my damn life. I was raised around drugs, maybe I can get some motivation to my goods. And you're standing in the trap, politicking with some drug niggas. Couple game switch, niggas snitching, ain't no love. Y'all just wanna win, but don't want that shit that comes with it. Worry about who winning, niggas just play a position. All you gotta do is listen, order on and pay attention. Trying to make it out the trenches, I'm getting to the Benjamin. Bitch, you both my mama and my kid won't even shit in here. Y'all gon' keep pretending while I'm getting to that money. Talk one-on-one, I gon' keep that shit 100. All I know is we, that's what's up, that's what's up. Out the mud, I hustle, no lie. As I'm ringing bells, they gon' tell you we was such. X around the streets, I bet they know about us. All I know is win, that's what's up, that's what's up. Out the mud, I hustle, no lie. As I'm ringing bells, they gon' tell you we was such. X around the streets, I bet they know about us. All I know is
Oh, I just hit that. Damn it.
real love, no fake shit around us. Day ones, I treat my dog like my brother. Loyalty, no in between. Give me loyalty, sweet tea, and we can run it up. I'm in the plus, make a flip, I get in and down. I want more, look up and I text the blood. We need more, put it on the floor. Keys up and doors, you know I need real money. Ain't had nothing, I'm around with a bunch of honeys. That's some 20s, I'm around a bunch of killers, get some junkies. I'm trying to kill some, I'm trying to sell some. Shout out to my pen run, shout out to my gang, he's a real one. Shout out to your bitch, cause she still let me fuck on me. She put my name on her ass, so it's nothing on it. Bitch, she sucked on it, bitch, she sucked on it. Real love, keep that shit around us. Day ones, treat my dog like my brothers. Loyalty, no in between. Give me loyalty and 15.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of rest last night.
I can speak for y'all niggas, we getting it. Slay intermission, but it's back to the business. My old hoes wanna spin it block again. I got all money, I swear.
No, I was not up all night.
Oh, you don't care about me, rock your shit. I call it back like they said, and I said, I know it, this my house shit. Get you. Got another score,
I think I woke up around 3:30.
last time I checked, bro, pulled up and left that nigga right there. Show me real love, keep fake shit from around us. They want to treat my dog like my brother. Loyalty, no in between. Give me loyalty, and we can run it up. 100 plus, got me feeling like it ain't enough. Find one more, wake up and I text the plug. We need more, put it on the floor. New keys up indoors. I need real love.
Hey, Malaya.
Shouts out to my nephew, Vaughn.
I just woke up out my sleep and get straight to that money. We been through a lot, but I know better days coming. We been through a lot, but I know better days coming. We been through a lot, but I know we gon' be okay for sure. I know how to spend it all, get it back. We been trying to spend it all, and then make it right. Used to ask me what I want out of life. I couldn't answer that. I told my dog, we ain't living right. He turned around and laughed. How the fuck we ended up on this liquor, but not no business? How the fuck you scared to help out your nigga, but tricking on these bitches? I just wanna be different. You know, sometimes changes for the better, that's just real shit. So it's beneficial, put yourself around some real niggas. They ain't asking nothing from me, they just wanna see me win. That shit made me analyze my friends. I went broke, got rich, went broke, got rich again. I went broke, got rich, went broke, got rich again. That shit made it ain't no love lost. We ain't gotta be around each other, I still love y'all. And in this world, my mom shows how I'm going out. If you're my brother, fucking fall out. Just know we in this shit for him. Been through so much shit that I can't sleep nights. Ain't nothing slow me down. I'm serious. Hold up, road to success. I lost
Big
a
ups
lot
to
of
Vaughn.
friends.
Rest in peace.
Now they gotta count me in. Don't nobody owe me nothing. Make 10 and my dope man runners out. Being in the trenches all my life. Just ask my mama. I've been in that mom. Finally back. Just ask my brothers. I don't like you. You don't like me. We don't trust each other. Let it gang. Big three. It's 3 letter gang. Big three. It's 3 letter gang. Big three. Big three. This shit free gang. I still putting on for the like still putting on for the hood. Everywhere I go, I swear they love me. You might not know what that feel like. Like still putting on for the hood. Everywhere I go, I swear they love me. You might not know what that feel like. Girl, I know we talking this shit real life. I'm just waiting on a green light. Take a nigga like I don't be tiny. I can't do no new friends. Had to cut off all my loose ends. I think I done ran out of trust. I think I done ran out of love. Ooh, like you gotta know I had to run it up. Gotta have the mud with the same one. Like you gotta know we lit right now. You gotta know the difference when you see me now. Still get the same love. Still one on my day one, niggas. This ain't working. This ain't on. 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 In the hallway of a high school, anywhere USA, was a bully they would pick on different kids. Seemed like every day. A pack of back is slapping, but he's laughing back in the way. Sweet girlfriend making believe in everything he'd say. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Clever. Well, one day this kid he beat up a couple times. On you.
This ain't working. This ain't all. This ain't working. This ain't on. This ain't on. One thing, sir, everybody loves a shit show. Seems to be a couple people that, or a few people that like to telecast it every fucking day. And I'm not talking about specific people, but we know individuals that fall into that mold.
Welcome to the world famous shit, ladies and gentlemen.
I come to you today with a heavy heart where three people.
No. Oops. Daniel Berry, good morning. One thing. I'll sit on a fucking live by myself any day before I'd sit on a live with people that are not genuine to their friends. They claim to people they claim that are friends. Let me put it that way. They want to fucking say that I talk about them. They could come over here. They know they're welcome. But they better be ready to have an adult conversation. Not some whataboutisms and all this. I have kind of like I have the right to do what I'm doing on here. That's the way they try to perceive things. Because so-and-so said this over here means I can do this. Well, my actions are only because, no, you're doing... When some of the shit I heard last night, just within the last few hours, not last night. I wasn't sleeping last night. Just the last couple hours. It's just The way people treat each other is incredible. And it's amazing, Shark. It's amazing how people fucking gravitate towards it. Ooh. Making coffee. That's why I'm standing here. Oh yeah. They could be incognito in the chat. You know, trust me, the people that watch or like to watch on the side, they're gonna watch. You know how they are. Anybody who's been on fucking YouTube long enough and does panels knows there's an incognito button. They can't help themselves but watch. Or they'll be talking. Which I don't care. They can say what the fuck they want about me, but they better come correct, because I will address it. You don't like the fucking truth? Stop fucking playing around then. When I say something as a suggestion, it's because I'm trying to give friendly advice. Not doing it for fucking a center stage. Not doing it for a $10 fucking holler. I thought it was pretty fucking hilarious though. The moral guy now does timeouts for people $1 a minute. And Mosh was over there timing Casey out. Somebody else timed everybody on the panel out. Mosh kept timing Casey out for 1, 2, 3 minutes. It's like, okay, I'll throw in $2. Because Mosh wants to sit there and put Marissa's pictures up there. And she already said multiple times, don't put my picture up, take that picture down, however she said it, multiple times. And he did not respect the fact she wanted the picture down. And the host let him stay up with the picture. I don't tell people how to run their channels, but when somebody's asking you, hey, that's a picture of me, I don't want it on the live, You should probably do that because that's supposedly your friend. But Marissa, wake up. If somebody's putting your picture up there, even if they're in the picture, and you don't want it up there, and they keep doing it, and the other person lets them do it, 10 people probably aren't your fucking real friends. Take that one and fucking run with it. Go tell Mosh and MCF I said that, everybody. I don't fucking, and I hope you're listening, Mosh. And I hope you're listening, little moral convoy. You're working as a team, it looks like. You're a team. The Cowboys team. The Conboys team, maybe. If you want to put it that way. It's starting to look that way. Talking about fucking people's personal lives. And throwing it in their face all the time. And then saying you care about the person. There's no morals in that. It is pathetic.
Has your chance at the #1 feeling, winning. Tracy and Ireland.
He walks outside for a cigarette break and takes out any cigarettes to take. He takes a long drag with the sun in his eye. He's crazy, he thinks he starts to sigh. Sometimes he cries when he thinks about his girlfriend on the side. She tells him she made his bed up. Fuck the love, do fucked up weather. And she thinking about a life with no more work, just being a wife. But instead of love, she gave it to a man who fought to dance with blood, love, and land. So when she goes to work, plus go to school, plus fight for love, she must be like a fool. She wanted the ease to come back to me. Just fight for love, that's the campaign. We fight for love. We fight for love so much, sometimes I need to know who we are. Maybe if we just stop and chat, we can find who we are. We find love so much, sometimes I need to know who we are. Maybe if we just stop and chat, we can find who we are. Life's just love, just life's just love, just oh. Life's just love, just life's just love, just oh. He left his friends, he ain't home no more. He's in a place that's far away, where he can't understand what they say. They say so long, they carry bombs in the crowded places and calls along. You're the infidel.
Appreciate you too, Shar.
Step Up. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander. Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
And you get guns, and you get knowledge looking for your soul. In WMDs, you can't find nothing cause it's empty. You got your gun, and he's your friend, he's your man. Until the end, we fight in love. We fight in love so much, sometimes I can't confuse who we are. Maybe if we just stop and chat, we will find out who we are. We find love so much, sometimes I can't do who we are. Maybe if we just stop and chat, we will find out who we are.
Hopefully today we'll get above fucking 50. More fun with that.
We just keep on fighting, just a little bit of, just a little bit of,
These fucking people. They don't even never had a fucking job, it seems like. That's why they're fucking goddamn. Well, fucking desperate.
Isn't it absolutely bonkers that you can walk into a store and hand someone a piece of plastic?
No problem. That's what I just did, Char. And got coffee.
Cups. Forget flying cars. This is it. We're at the pinnacle. And meet Reese's distant but delicious cousins.
I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came. Candles raise my desire. Why I'm so far away. No more meaning to my life. No more reason to stay. Freezing, feeling. Breathing, breathing. I'm coming back again. I'm not the one so far away. Where did I want to be? And I don't remember
Welcome back.
Clouds on my head. Empty thoughts fill my ears. Find my shade by the moonlight. Why my thoughts aren't so clear. Demons dreaming, breathing, breathing. I'm coming back again. I'm not going so far away. Stay fighting till
Yeah, I could sing this song 25 years ago. Really good. Used to love singing Godsmack 25 years ago.
and I don't remember what happened. So far away, I stay by and tell my baby everything I want to be again. And I don't remember why I did.
I'm not the one so far away.
So far away.
You're more than welcome to come up, sir.
There's nothing better than a game.
Give me 1 second.
Great tasting Miller Lite. It's less filling.
You can keep your camera off. Good morning.
Good morning, man. It's just crazy. People have lost their freaking minds if they ever had them to begin with.
Well, we both know they have a mind.
Might be a little
Not saying they
funny.
know how to use it, though.
Oh my god. I ended up being on my friend's panel last night for 4.5 hours.
Well, if you were having a good time or it was just a calm atmosphere,
Yeah,
that's
it was.
wonderful.
It was enjoyable. It was no bullshit. It was, and then
Yeah.
as soon as I got off of that and saw everything else going on, I was like, what in the world is wrong with people?
Why has there got to be drama? Why has there got to be name calling? Why has there got to be some showboating to have a fucking good time?
Yeah, I don't get it.
But no, it brings the views. And it's not that somebody's view hungry. It's other things that come with the views.
Right. You're right.
Popularity,
Mm-hmm. I'm
drama.
somebody special now. No, I don't want it. Yes, exactly.
I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Mm-mm.
I don't care no more. I'm the person that I've always been, and
Right.
others that have went other ways know me to be that person, and they still come
Right.
back. Some of them.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
And
In
they'll
some
say,
cases, they learn.
well, they'll also say how genuine I am.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They might not come over every night. They might not come over every week, but they know real. They real recognizes real.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Yep. I agree.
And somebody that's real recognizes bullshit when they see it too.
Yes.
Might take some of us a while to depart ourselves or separate ourselves from it. But sooner or later, then people lose good friends.
Oh yeah. If they don't get their priorities in order, they're gonna find out one way or the other, and it won't
This
be
is
pretty.
very, it's very true. Very true. Well said. Because it's just a matter of time before everybody gets insulted or
Exactly.
something bad happens.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, that anything bad can happen any moment, any night. People are just out of control when they get
Oh
into
yeah.
this frenzy,
Yep.
for lack of better terms.
That's why I say priorities, because you want to sit here and become a shit show for your views, for your popularity, for the money, whatever. And in the meantime, there is real life going on, people. There are problems out there, things that matter. You
It's, the funniest thing is some of these fuckers will do anything for the money.
got that right. Absolutely.
I
No
laughed when they this morning it went to timeout money.
when you said that, I thought, is he messing with me? Because I didn't see all that. There was like 2 other things going on top of that stuff. So I'm aware of 3 situations floating around, and I'm going, Jesus Christ, people lost their minds.
And it's funny because somebody was using it as a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and then it got done to them.
Exactly.
I just had to do it. I had to do it. Like, you're gonna sit there and fuck with the guy's head all fucking night? What? Just because he's got an opinion?
Mm-hmm.
You sat there and listened to my opinion, but you can't take the truth from somebody that you've known for years, supposedly.
Right.
Come get me. Come talk shit like that to me. Oh, that's right. You can't.
Exactly. I was going to say that's not going to happen. They're not going to come for you. They know you'll keep it real, and they can't play with that. No. And same thing goes for Z too, because Z pretty much is he lays it out there. He tells people like it is, and I think they sometimes might misinterpret that as being funny. He's dead freaking serious, people. He is not going to kiss your ass or give a shit.
Nope. He'll toss you aside like a fucking goddamn garbage or candy wrapper from yesterday.
It's right.
It's not a fucking issue with people like me and Z.
Mm-mm.
You know. Whoops. Here we go. Getting low. Yeah. It's like, there's all kinds of different communities out here.
Yeah.
People don't have to follow the fucking bullshit.
Nope. Be yourself. Always be true and be yourself.
It's like the one thing I've seen a couple times. It's like boasting about how great they are or how special they are. We're all fucking special in our own way. We all have good things we do. For somebody to sit there and call themselves, be self-proclaimed this or self-proclaimed that, that sounds like horseshit to me.
Exactly.
Unless you can follow it up with your actions with your words.
Right. And they can't.
Go ahead.
They fall for shit. And, yeah, I was going to say, but some of the other ones, and I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just being honest. Some of them, if they want to bluff themselves into believing this shit, good luck with that. Let's see where it gets you, because it ain't going to get you anywhere. And you're going to continue to be a miserable person. And misery likes company.
I almost fucking said something tonight. And I held myself. But if I held myself tonight, it will come out some other time.
Yeah, it will eventually, and you know that.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm trying to be nice.
Maybe that's the problem, because I'm learning myself from some of this that the nice isn't going to get me anywhere. I got to take care of me. And I'm not going to worry about what other people think. If they don't like me, oh well.
Oh, I don't care if they like me or not. And it could be a fault of mine for not being 100% right on the tip, but I want to make sure of what I say to be factual, and I want to be able to present it in the proper way. So that's why I don't just blurt shit out. I like to rehash the shit in my head to make sure I have it straight.
Make sure you are correct. Take the time. Other people, it all goes to hell.
What is the consequences of my verbiage, my comment, my opinion, my stance on something? It all matters.
Yes. Because we have enough to sit back and realize what you say, what you do can affect somebody. There is no intentional harm or
yeah, because if I want an intentional harm, I'd just say it. Fucking,
exactly.
I wouldn't address the person in the face. I'd just be a fuck nut like they are, and just throw shit out there and see what sticks on the wall.
Yep, and then act according to how it sticks and who takes it and everything else. Exactly.
Does everybody laugh at it? Okay, now I can repeat this because everybody laughs at it.
Yep.
And the other person's offended when everybody laughs. So I'm going to say it. No, that's not me. I say it because I mean it.
Right.
Right?
That's where I say about being real.
Right? Tell him. You tell him.
Hi, Blue. Hello, Blue.
Like, blue, 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 blue. Fish. I ain't been out all night.
Hey, boy. Dad, where's my coffee?
I spilled some on the tile. Luckily, I spilled it at the door because there's tile there. It won't seep into the tile. He licks it up right away.
Does he? Because I don't know, Dad. It could be good shit.
The first time he ever experienced it, I put my cup on the tile in there because it's next to the couch a little bit. And there's no end table in there on that side of the couch. This fucker, I turned and he's fucking drinking my coffee. tongue all up in the fucking cup. Where you get the? I won't
Next
put
thing
my
you know,
coffee
he's
on the floor next time. Leave them there.
right. Because he's
You don't
letting
need
you
no.
know. No, they don't.
He's already
Hello,
fired up.
blue.
If I
Blue,
go to
blue,
take
blue,
him for a
blue.
walk, you should see he gets all fucking jumpy and
FanDuel Casino has your chance at the number
jumping
one
on me
feeling.
and bouncing off me.
Ranks even higher than the 18th best feeling. Saving
God damn, fucking I'm pulling all his hair around his neck.
59 years later.
Got little shreds sticking out.
I'm changing my coat.
You're falling apart, buddy.
For the first time, you can get $200 spins with your first deposit.
Okay.
Plus, get up to $1,000 back.
We gotta let him out. I gotta take the phone with us. Oh shit! As long as I don't hit the fucking wrong button. Excuse me.
If you do, we know what to do. It's not a problem.
Yep, I'll be back.
Excellent.
Oh man, I'm not back. Wow. I want to get out there so bad and mow the lawn, but my back was hurting. It's been so chilly out. Fuck, we had 20-mile-an-hour fucking winds yesterday. I'm like, what
That's
the
what
fuck?
happened here. Yeah, it went from one extreme to the next, and then you're sitting there going, "What the hell? Wasn't it warm the other day? No, not anymore."
Yeah, it was warm, then it fucking got rainy, and then it just went back to like a springtime winter. Kind of like it is in the real. I don't know. We get this March and April weather where it's just fucking cold in the morning.
Right.
You know, when the sun goes down, it just starts dropping. No heat of the day to keep it warm at night. No, you're not coming right back in. He just runs out there and takes a piss and comes right back.
He's like, "Dad, come on, man. I might miss something. Let me in."
I mean, the other day I let him out during the day. He needs to go out this early because the mail lady doesn't show up this time.
Oh, okay.
And she wrote on one of the letters the other day again, dog out. So I got to try to start timing it. She does the mail early or late morning to early afternoon. And if I can get them out in the morning early, and then in the afternoon, and during middle or late morning and early afternoon, I can put them in the backyard on his wire.
Right.
It's not a chain; it's a wire.
Now ours don't keep a same schedule anymore, and the mailman explained to me the other day that Amazon had gotten to the point where they're dropping off boxes that they have to go through and sort and deliver. And he said everybody thinks Amazon's doing stuff directly through this carrier or that carrier, and now it's become where they're still delivering mail after 6 o'clock at night because it's so out of hand.
Well, there's so much being fucking ordered off of Amazon. You got to remember that's, a couple 100 million people fucking, or 100 million people ordering off of Amazon. It's a lot of packages to be delivered every fucking day.
Absolutely.
God damn.
It started out with them saying that they were going to keep it in their own hands in their own house, but nope, it don't work that way.
All right, sorry, man. Oh, I got 5 minutes.
Say that again.
Then I'm rolling the joint. I got 5 minutes.
Ooh, there you go. Yep.
It,
Yeah, I turned a couple channels on before I realized you were going live, and just to see, and I was like, "Oh hell, here we go!" and blast off.
yep.
I just like tennis.
You know,
This is the old school.
Perfect Circle. Maynard James Keenan is going to do concert here in Detroit, or it's Clarkston, Michigan, actually, Pine Knob. Pucifer, Perfect Circle, and I think Primus.
Damn. Wow.
The drummer for Primus, I think, plays for Perfect Circle. And they're all going to play. It's not like there's no headliner, there's no opening band. One band's going to play a couple songs, the next band play a couple songs, the next band play a couple songs, another band will come back on and play a couple songs. They might all come on the stage at once and play songs. Even Maynard James Keenan said there's going to be some new songs being played.
Wow.
So it's going to be like a unique concert. We'll put it that way.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, though. You're going to try to go to something like that?
He's turning 60 this year. It's for his birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep. And he's supposed to, I think Tool's supposed to be there this year again. They're always there every year, Pine Knob. I haven't seen him since 2017.
Wow.
I'd love to see him again. It's fucking 50 miles away. You know?
Right.
It's at least 40 miles away. It's a good hour and 20-minute drive or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like the best music. It's a amphitheater, kind of like Hollywood Bowl. Hollywood Bowl. It's got the great sound. You know, the acoustics is great.
It would be one of the ones you don't want to miss if you don't have to. I understand.
Yeah. I wish I lived in Colorado because that Red Rocks is supposed to be one of the best in the country. I watched a couple times. I watched a Perfect Circle concert from Red Rocks. Fucking, that was a great concert.
Good morning, Stony. You have Stony in your room.
Good morning, Stony. Let me drop the link again since I didn't pin it. How you feeling this morning, Stony? Hope you're feeling better. Oh, my back is killing me this morning. It still hurts.
I'm sorry about that. That's no fun.
No, well, it's not like it hurts. It's just very uncomfortable. You know, it hurt when I broke my ribs. And I've busted 3 ribs on one side, busted 2 on the other, and I broke ribs before other times. That's like a fool, though. The last time I picked this big dude up, he was bigger than me, and I fucking like backflipped him and slammed him, but I came down on my back too, on the concrete, which wasn't very good. But he didn't get up. He didn't get up too fast because he landed.
She's answering you in the chat.
Oh, just stopped in for a second. Oh, you're going to work? You still feeling crappy?
Hope you feel better, Stony.
Definitely. Sucks going to work when you're sick. Or just even dragging. It's... But you want to make money, you got to bow down. Or you can be like other fuck nuts.
Take up a new hobby.
we're getting all butthurt about Z. I haven't even begun. Neither is Z.
Exactly.
Neither is Z, really. Well,
And he went someplace after all of us. I caught a few seconds of that and thought, oh my God, I just don't.
well, trust me. Z said, I think, backstage that one night. I've said it, I think, backstage. Fuck around and find out.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fuck
And
around
that's
and
what it's
find
coming
out.
to. It's gonna fuck around and they're finding out.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
I hear you, Stony. It's we do what we can for as long as we can. That's all we can do.
Out your smart mouth, drawing in and you kicking me out. You got my
That's a good
head
song.
spinning. No
Yes.
kidding, I can't
John Legend.
what's going on in that beautiful
All of me.
mind. I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so busy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind.
Okay. I left my coffee up there. You can see it up on the
Go
fucking
ahead.
dresser.
Go
It's
get
right
it. Get it.
I knew I brought it in here. I'm looking around and I'm like, okay, I set it over there.
Good morning, Trent. How are you?
Give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all.
I'm debating. Should I fucking appeal this money that FEMA, that $300? I can appeal it and then say, that's not enough for the damages. But they'll send out.
Hell no.
But they send out more inspectors and I could lose the money, period.
I don't know. I guess because of what I see, what you've shown us, I can't imagine that that 300's enough. I don't even get that. That's a crock of shit.
Morning, Trent.
You have a good day, Stony, and you feel better.
Yes, Stony. I hope you're feeling better. Take it slow. If they say you're not working up to par, say I'm not up to par today.
That's right.
That's why I wasn't here 2 days in a row. But I told you about that. You should have went in and let them tell you to go home.
Yeah, sadly enough, some of them work that way. It's like they've got to see it and then go, oh, this person's sick. Get him out of here.
Yeah, because if you don't go in, you call in, then it's an absence. And that doesn't look good, period, on any fucking resume. Not resume, but towards the company that's got you hired in.
Right.
They don't like absences. Now you just lost a couple days, that you might want to take off just for a relaxation. Somebody might go, hey, you want to go somewhere? I'm buying for the day. Mm-hmm. Now you can't go because you already got absences built up.
Yep.
I mean, you can take the time off, but now you're taking chances. Because now you're really lying.
I know exactly what you're saying, because the last place I worked, I was there for 10 years. And towards the end, it got so bad where I kept missing time because my health was getting worse. And when it came down to them getting rid of you, they're sitting there saying, this person didn't work out that great. This person that, and I'm sitting there going, really? Then why was I there for 10 years?
Yep. I worked for, I assembled office furnishing in a big factory, and they loved my work. I even helped fix a design on one of the chairs. They were having a problem with the backs popping off, and they would end up, people would send them back, and when they send one back, they send the whole shipment of chairs back. It's not just one.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of rectified the situation. I was not snapping the boards in half, but I was creasing them, like making them one side of it's kind of like a partial part. What do they call that board that's all smashed together?
Oh, particle.
Particle board. I'd give it a snap so it flexes more, and it would fold around the back, and then I would brad it down. The foreman kept catching me doing it. He's like, "You can't be doing that." And finally, they start noticing that my backs weren't coming off.
Right.
The other guys' backs were coming off because they were following the rules, not doing what I did.
Right. You were using your common sense and knew what to do to fix the issue. Yeah.
The guy that designed the chair, fucking in the upholstery and all the backs and everything, and all the seats and all that, he came over and it's like, "What are you doing where your backs won't come off?" And Eric's and the other Ron, their backs are popping off. I said, I take the board over the end of the table and I give it a little separation of the particle board so it bends. So he cut out, like, you gotta, let's say this is a board, and he cut a crease here and a crease here. So it would fold. It would flex.
Right.
And it fixed the problem. I didn't have to break them no more. He designed the back just for that particular reason, to bend it, let it bend. He couldn't, I don't know why he couldn't figure that out. I've always been an assembler with metal and everything. I did woodwork or wood when I was in school and shit. But there's certain designs that have flaws, and even the best technicians bypass certain things because it's supposed to be like simple in their mind. Scott, what's going on, Scott? Cheers. Good morning.
Yeah, the last company I worked for, Ron, was a roofing company, so I used to watch them make gutter and metal roofing in the warehouse.
Oh, no.
With those press machines. It was awesome.
And the moral of that, the one thing I was going to get to on that story is I was absent maybe 17, 18 days in the year for 1 year. But I had my epilepsy, my seizures. I'm not coming in if I'm feeling like I'm going to have a seizure. I'm not going to have a seizure on a fucking shop floor with tools around it.
Hell no.
They wouldn't fire me. The foreman or the floor foreman for the whole shop would not fire me. But they went and said things to the boss, or the boss said something to them. So they brought me into the CEO of the company. And he explained to me the situation. He's like, I can't keep giving you days off. People are going to say stuff. And they know there's only a 14-day absence every year. Which I was including that by many numbers. I mean,
that's what happens. It's not a matter that you tried to. It just worked out that way where you had to have the extra time.
Yep.
And
And
even in my case, that's what ticked me off so bad. I don't have a problem with them firing me if I'm not performing and doing my job. And even at the end there, where I started missing time, they needed me to be there. I wasn't there. I understand that, but don't talk shit and lie and say it's something I did wrong.
yeah,
You know, don't say my performance wasn't up to par, because when I started, I worked for 2 estimators, 1 in training. When I left, there were 6 estimators, and I was backing up overflow for the other parts of the business, which I was never supposed to do. So when they start talking all that trash, I'm like, ain't no doubt in my mind. I know I worked my tail off. I ain't even worried about it.
I wish I was older and I knew better back then. You know, I was
Me
younger.
too. Yep.
Plus, it was a non-union shop, but I could have probably sued and told them, you know, you can't fucking fire me for my disability. I mean,
And
no
see,
matter
that's
what, it's all about my disability. That's why it was missing.
right. And that I did have enough about me to find that out, but the difference was I didn't have the money to fight it. They did.
I finally did. Well, no, that was another shop. I took them to court over it, and I was trying to get, you know, a lot of money out of it, which I wasn't gonna wait the fucking. It already was like 2.5 years,
Right.
and I got one more extension on my workman's comp, but making $300 a fucking week wasn't cutting it. When my job, I was making $700. You know?
Right. Exactly. And even when I left that, after losing that job where I went on, I decided, okay, my health's changing. I'll change up what I do. And what I ran into there was they would sit there and tell me, why are you looking to be a receptionist? You're overqualified for this type of job. What is going on? You know, what do you say then? Because I was
I
willing
don't
to do
want
anything just to have a job. But
to. Yeah, you didn't want to be in a big position where you're obligated to be there because they need them certain positions there every day.
Yep.
You got to be
I
able
got
to
tired
perform
of
at a certain level.
Yeah, and I knew I couldn't anymore, because with me it was like working through my lunch, coming in early, leaving late. That was nothing. That's the way that I was taught. That's the way I was with both my jobs, because I worked for 22 years. But nope. It's amazing how it can flip back on you, because you're no longer number one top performer doing what all that they needed. So now you're gone. I mean, that's just life. It's crazy.
I bet you can't name this song.
All right, let me listen. I gotta put my.
This is by Prince. It's off the 1999 album too.
If you're playing it, I can't even hear it, and that's why I was muting.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No, I realized even with broke, there's something going on with my laptop and my headset that I don't hear everything. No, I don't hear nothing right now.
You cannot hear that.
I raised voices, but no, I'm not hearing a song being played.
No, wait. What are you hearing?
Like parts of a broken, like if the sound is broken, I'll hear like a voice or something, but I can't hear what it is. I can't hear it at all as far as clean.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the headset, which I think it's a combination, or the laptop too. Because that's why a lot of times if you guys say something, I would say, "What did you say?" I can't hear you.
Maybe it's my audio. Oops. Audio settings. Oops, not camera. Not camera. How's it sound now? Sound any better?
I am hearing nothing but you talk. Isn't that
Well, I
weird?
know. I'm saying, do I sound better?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're clear.
Okay, let me try this.
I can barely hear a background noise, but I can't make it out.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I think it's what I got going on here.
Maybe it's the echo cancellation.
Well, it happens with Broke too, so that's why I'm saying it's not your sound. It's probably my laptop, my headset.
You know what I want to do is because people are bringing up songs and that and putting it in the background, kind of like Stormy does a live, and she'll host this, do the hostess part of it, and she goes incognito, like on the panel, but you can still hear her. She's there on the panel, but you can't see her.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can do that with another tab when you bring it up on the panel and play music. I've seen people play music on their live where you can hear it clearly and not see the lyrics or see the video.
Okay, yeah.
I'd like to be able to do that, because then you'd be able to hear it a lot better. There wouldn't be this double speaker, the double, the microphone into the speaker of the phone type thing. The tablet would be on the panel.
Right. It wouldn't be your voice fighting over the sound of music behind you. It's not an interference. It's two separate sounds.
That's why I was wondering, maybe it's echo cancellation. It has something to do with the audio. I turned it on off of automatic mic. Let me try. Okay. Should be reset. Can you hear the music any better?
Not constant. It's broke up. It's all broke up. Like I'll hear him go, and that's it.
That's weird.
Because what I've been doing since it's been
It
doing
makes
this
me not
rooming
want to play music if every song's like that.
Oh, but no, but that's what I'm saying. You're fine. The other people hear it. It's my situation because even when Broke, yeah, when Broke has been doing something, he'll say, "You can't hear that. I started the music," and I'm like, "I don't hear squat."
Well, see, for me, it's a lot different. I'm here in the room with the tablet. I can hear it clearly. I want to know if people in the chat can hear it.
Well, we can ask them and see. Because yeah, there you go. You guys write in the chat if you're hearing his music clearly, if you're having any breaks or interferences. Because
there was only two people in the chat. Now there's a third.
Is there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So only the two were paying attention, if they are paying attention. The third popped in for a second and gone.
And we know where they're going.
One of the people it could be. Just sticking my nose in for a second.
They're just taking a breather, and I'll go. I'll be back. Maybe not.
Yep. Yeah, he's over there. He's over there talking about this or that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's when you're like, you know what? I got other things to talk about, and you're not one of them.
Yep. You want it to be you? We can make it about you.
That's right. We can accommodate.
Yeah, we could turn it into a fucking a comedy hour,
You're
and the
not kidding
subject
there.
will be the clowns of YouTube. Yo, I got all that
Eh,
Marmaduke. Go ahead before I walk away.
I was just going to say they don't even see it that way, but live in denial. Go ahead, people, live in denial. And Z's probably getting ready to have breakfast wherever he is, because it's usually around 8 o'clock.
How do you feel now?
Well, whoever's here, we're glad you're here.
Come
Feel
on.
free to type in the chat.
Did you see him jump? Look at him.
I know it did. It went up to 4 and it went back to 2. I'm like, okay, bye.
He's fucking hilarious.
Ooh, get it, Blue. Ooh.
He jumps like he's on a fucking trampoline. It's funny.
That's funny. He's got that
I'd love
spring
to
in
see-
him, like Tigger.
Yeah, I would love to see him on a trampoline because he
Oh,
jumps like
man.
he's on a trampoline. He does the front legs first, and then his back end kicks up.
And how old is he again? You say around 4 or something?
Yeah, he's probably about 5 years old.
5?
I
Okay.
think I got him in like 2018,
Oh,
and he
okay.
was a year old. Maybe 2019. I know it was before my mom passed. A good year and a half or two, and she passed in 21 of January. So it was in 19, I think.
Okay.
But like I said, he was already a month and 2 months old, around there, 2-3 months old. He was already getting set in his ways.
I hear you there. Let me see. I don't normally do this, but what the hell? Let's see.
Look at him over there.
Let's see. You want to do this? You want to do this, Mr. Ashby, so people can see that you are there. There he is.
Kitty,
Guy that's on the camera.
Ooh, look at the kitty.
He just sits on my leg. And it's like, okay, Bob, my turn. There you
His
go, buddy.
fucking, see his head sticking up right there? Wait, right there. That's his head. See the black nose?
Right.
Right there.
Yep, this is the fella that's in the picture of me. This is him. Ashby.
That's the black pussy that fucking Z keeps talking about.
That's him. This is the big one. Yes. He's 16 pounds.
Nobody gets the joke. They think he's directly saying it about you.
I know. And when thank you. If you don't mind, I would like to address this. If there's somebody out there that's one of these people who have been complaining to him, let me assure you, the man does not at any point insult me or bother me or anything like that. It's just joking around, having fun.
He's talking about
I do not
that
get
pussycat.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, nothing if he said something out of hand, I know he would apologize and I wouldn't have any problem saying something to him. So, rest assured, whoever it is that's out there, he is my friend, and it's only took as a joke. There, wow.
It's kind of like this. I could play around with what people fucking say and shit too. You know.
Absolutely.
you wanna say things about me? Fine, go ahead.
That's right.
If it fucking entertains you, it just shows the maturity level.
Exactly.
So.
Yep. I'm not going to let somebody sit there and make an ass out of me or put me down and be okay with that. People give me more credit. How about that?
Yeah.
Give me more credit.
Ugh.
Oh yes, could you kindly please humiliate me on your show? Oh, thank you. I'm such a lucky person.
Could you do it 2 or 3 times a show?
Yeah, yeah. And
That's
then when
funny.
everybody thinks it's quiet, can you throw it up again?
Oh, there's that video I gotta watch. Oh no, that's another one. How's that? How'd that get on there?
I don't know.
Huh. It's the one porn bomber that came up here. That somebody was
Oh.
pissed off that he was up here. That's funny. Let me see.
And I mean, come on, that's
What?
another thing
Triple
that can
A
get
auto insurance.
touched.
Smart plan
Let
and
me
an even
see.
smarter
Sorry,
price.
I gotta turn that
No, you're
down. So
fine.
go ahead.
You're fine. I was just going to say that that's another thing in some of those cases. Come on now. People get real. You don't let somebody on your channel that's suspicious behavior. I'm not even going to say which show it is, but let's just say they were on several shows. And I was like, really? You're asking for it. You want that.
Some of your destinations have errors. Popped up on my StreamYard.
Wow.
Huh. I've only have one destination set. YouTube. Fuck nuts. StreamYard.
Only thing I
We were having trouble streaming to YouTube. This may be an issue on YouTube's end. Oh, it just disappeared.
Now, you know what? If you actually got that message, that's exactly what everybody was complaining about last night.
Okay. It just went away. I was reading it.
I mean,
I clicked on
okay,
info and it popped up a little red square, then all of a sudden disappeared.
okay. Then they're definitely doing something because that one channel that I went to, well, you know the den. When I was at that one, I don't know how many times it knocked Luna off, and then she'd have to get back on. And it's done that throughout the week, actually. Now, with my laptop having an issue and doing whatever it's doing, I don't know if it's the application as much as it is the machine. So I just
How about this song? Can you hear it?
let me mute. Nope, I hear nothing but background noise.
Wow.
Like walking through rooms.
I'd really like to. Give me. I'll be right back.
You're fine.
Oh shit! My fucking water's on.
That's not cool. Well, we have 2 people in the chat that it's showing me. Unless that's one of them is me. So then it would be one person. Let us know how the sound is. Are you hearing music when Ron plays music? That would be helpful. We'd appreciate your feedback. Now, see, I'm hearing background noise right now, like a song might be playing, but then it's interrupted. It's broke up, buffering. Crazy.
Was the Godsmack broken up when you were listening to that?
Yes, I could not. I could hear bits and pieces of Voodoo, but I couldn't hear it like it was playing like on a radio or something. But I think where I'm used to that happening, I just assume it's me and it's not somebody else.
Yeah, this song is Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Lucky Man. Gotta give my doggy some water. I know he's not fucking hungry. Fucker got pizza crust all night last night.
Oh, okay.
Plus he ate. Plus he gets treats every time he goes fuck outside practically.
He's like,
Just gotta
my dad takes care of me.
Do you know? Oh, you probably can't hear it. Damn it. Whoops. Damn, this fucking goddamn. There's a suction cup on the bottom of this phone holder. And it seems
okay.
It works good, but sometimes you hit it from behind and it's like the back end's not stuck. Which it is, but it seems to always pull forward. It's weird.
Moves a little bit on you, makes you think it's not set up.
Yeah, every time I tap it, I think I'm knocking it off the table. All right, where the fuck did I go? I just
Good morning, 4 people lurking, if you're lurking. Step up and speak in the chat and say, hey, I can hear your background music. Or, no, I can't. Say hi. And there you go. I do that and it went down to 3.
Yep, one of them left. I was just going to say that. Damn it, Charlie, scared it off of you.
Boogada, boogada, boogada.
Boogity, boogity.
That's great.
Up jumped the devil.
Yeah. That's exactly where I'm saying. Where is the Double Z? He found the show at some point, unless he had planned.
A couple times he'll show up. And how's this?
Try to steal your heart. Never really had luck. Couldn't never figure out how to love.
Hear that clearly, yes.
Okay, so you hear it clearly when I turn it all the way up.
That's what it is. Let's see, that's... Good morning, Babette.
Good morning, Babette.
She actually showed up last night at the den.
I always like Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a love song, you know, but it's not really. Actually, it is.
There you go.
Because he's straight out talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's criticizing her. But he's trying to be sympathetic. What is his word? Sympathetic about it.
Mm-hmm.
You thought you knew how to love, but you just really don't know how to do it. Trying to figure out how it keeps going wrong. A lot of people have that problem.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I sure do.
I think it's lack of communication, ego. People being too proud of who they are when they're not that good.
Exactly.
Oh, look at that, numbers jump. Good morning. Oh, one left. Every time you notice them, they fucking run away, one of them.
I was going to say, learn from me. Don't acknowledge them.
Pattern here.
Maybe the other one's getting ready to end. They'll have a place to go.
The only problem about that is sometimes you can't hear me talk, or can you hear me over it?
I can right now, but I know what you're talking about. Plus, sometimes when you get panels on, I can't hear you at all because they're too busy talking over top of you.
Now, can you hear me better?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear the music still?
Yes, I can still hear the music right now.
Okay. I just turned it down 2 notches.
Okay. Don't worry about me hearing the music. It's you and the channel that needs to hear the music.
Maybe try to check your audio.
Oh, I know. I need to. I think
Reset
it's
it.
the actual.
Up here, you can hit that more button.
Mm-hmm.
You go to your audio, hit default, and reset it to speaker. But let it sit there for about 10, 20 seconds on default, and then put it back on speaker.
That's true. Good morning, Blackwatch.
I can see also see clearly now the rain has stopped. We had rain for 2 days this week, or the past week. Here we go.
There's nothing better than a game. Great tasting Miller Lite. It's less filling.
Oh man. Yeah. I'm gonna have to definitely, as soon as the dew dries on the grass, I should check and see what the temperature is gonna be today.
That is a good point. What is it going to be today?
Whoops. Holy shit, it's 33 degrees out? Wow.
Wow. Wow. Exactly. Now
It's
ours
gonna get
changed today.
It's gonna get to 53 today though.
Okay. Now
So it's
see,
gonna
we're opposite where it's been staying chilly. Right now we are at 56 finally. We've been down in the 30s and 40s in the morning, and it was like, what in the hell is this?
Yeah, see, that's what it's last night. 30. It's 33 now, and the sun's out, so it had to be around 31 or something during the night.
Yeah. Now, according to my thing, it's saying the highest it's going to get all day is 56, and that's where it's at. So, figure that
Right
one out.
now? Huh. Well, I've seen it though, like that, because you'll have like a warm day, and then at night it will drop to a certain temperature, and then it never gets higher than that temperature, or maybe a degree or more, or a degree or less. You have steady days like that once in a while.
Right.
I think one of the nights it got really warm here earlier in the spring, it got to like 60 something degrees, and it only dropped to 60 that night because it was hotter the next day.
Right. Yeah, there's a couple of days where we had it drop down into the 30s. I was like, what in the hell?
Thanks for dropping his link, but he even said no need to drop his link anymore. He doesn't do lives, I don't think. That's one thing. Get to know when you're dropping links. There's certain people you can check if they have less than 10 subscribers. You really don't have to drop theirs. Ask them.
Okay.
If you want, to make yourself, more, what do they call it? East Side Herald. It's the draft. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, there's an example. His subscriber is very low, and there is no content, so I know I don't have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, East Side Herald, I don't think does lives either. But go Texans! Today's draft day. The draft's downtown here in Detroit. We'll see what our scout, the guy that's been doing our picks, been phenomenal the last 2 years. The
Oh,
Lions
okay, good.
been getting some really good rookies, and hope he gets another one this year, first round.
Yeah, that would be good.
Lions are going to be something to reckon with, as long as nobody gets hurt. What's up, dog?
I think that's.
We already had 2 treats. We've had
I think
pizza.
that's what's happening. I think we've got other shows that are shutting down or something because we're starting to build a little.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Well, yeah, I'm picking them fucking hair off of you. You don't like it? He's like, stop. He was trying to turn around and run away. He finally did. He's standing there.
I was gonna say, he's like, stop messing with my hair, man. You make me look bad, man. Squish
Remember
your
the
head.
guy?
Squish his head. Yep. I squish your head. I squish your head.
He's hilarious. Texans
like
don't have a... Good.
No, you go ahead, please. Go right ahead.
Texans don't have a first round pick. Wow. They must have traded it away a year before or two to get somebody. Probably that fucking quarterback they got. Didn't they just get their quarterback, Harold? Supposed to be somebody really good. Sorry for talking to football. But today is a big day in football. They do. They pick from the senior college.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what did I just do? Oh, 10-day forecast. Okay. I was wondering what the fuck did I just touch? I touched the weather. And then I touched something else, and it went to another fucking screen. Like, where the fuck this?
There he goes.
Kata.
He said, I'm a big boy.
Is he always got to be laying in your lap and shit next to you?
Yeah. Yep. She's the same way, but she's laying to the side. But yeah, he's like, okay, I'm planting myself down, and I'm watching.
Cats are like that.
Yeah.
My dogs have always been, I try to, like my Australian cattle dog when I had her. I didn't mind her being on the bed once in a while, but I don't. My dogs always lay right at the door.
Okay.
They sit there and wait, or they'll walk in here and want attention. And I know it's either to eat, go outside. Rarely it's just to play. Because when I go out there, they'll fucking jump right up, bouncing around, or follow me everywhere.
Yeah, that's one thing, and I have no problem with that. People who don't do that, but that's one thing. Growing up, whatever the pets were, dogs, cats, we let them sleep with us and everything else. Might not be the smartest thing, but
I used to, I couldn't stop my cat. I had one cat, and he was a big Bengal striped one. I mean, he was big.
Oh, okay.
And he would always fucking come in and lay next to me, or one time I woke up and he was laying right on my chest. And I was having a dream I couldn't fucking breathe and shit.
Oh, shit.
I wake up and his face is right fucking there. He's laying right on my chest, looking at me.
Right.
And that's the reason why I couldn't fucking breathe.
Right. You're sitting there asleep and you're feeling something and your brain took it to I can't breathe. I'm dying.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I'm really not, I can breathe, but you could feel that suffocation, or what is it, the pressure on your chest or your lungs.
Yeah, I was going to say you felt the pressure and the weight knowing something was different. Something wasn't supposed to be that way.
Well, supposedly round. Didn't work out. Well, yeah, you can't throw a fucking round ball. Well, you could a hard ball or something, but you can't throw a round football, something that big like a soccer ball, or a little smaller. You can't throw that fucker 50 yards. You can throw a football 50 yards. because
Right.
it's aerodynamic.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was kind of laughing how somebody I don't want to speculate who it was but I was watching a live and they were talking. There's Australians up there, British people, and then
Mhm.
Americans up there, and they were discussing football. You know,
Mhm.
and NFL used to be hard hitting football. It still can be, but you can't hit like you used to. I mean,
No.
guys would crush motherfuckers just to fucking put them out of the game.
Exactly.
And that's a personal foul now when you're intent to try to, go after somebody's head or you spear them, fucking, or purposely fucking go after their legs.
Yeah, I always think of a good example is that movie, The Longest Yard. You know, all the different
Yeah.
stuff they did to knock the hell out of people. It's like, yeah, that's the way football used to be.
Yeah. And there's I don't know what team it was. I want to say Oakland Raiders. But one of the trainer or whatever would fucking put this wrap. They used to put wraps on their hands, the defensive guys and offensive guys, and they would make it into a cast.
Oh shit! Now I didn't
Fucking
know
hit.
that.
Yeah, you hit
Holy
somebody,
shit!
ever see somebody or felt somebody hit you with a cast or just tap you?
You're gonna have
Cast
stars.
can hurt,
Yeah, it is.
especially when your
Yeah, it
arm
is.
ain't broke.
And I'll say, based on what I grew up watching to what there is today, yes, they have found out the concussions and the hitting and stuff is a problem. So yeah,
Mhm.
we didn't know that back then, the damage it was doing, but it's an adjustment that I could not get used to because it became, well, don't touch him, don't go near him. It's
Yeah.
like, no, you're supposed to kill him.
Well, now the last couple years, I only seen it this past year.
Hmm.
The Pro Bowl, because these guys are getting paid so much, and the teams don't want to lose them. Because you can, be sidelined for a year, any game, just by a simple
Right.
injury.
Hmm.
And now they don't want these big stars playing in their fucking, playing their hardest in the Pro Bowl. So now they're going to start. They started doing two-hand touch or flag football.
That, oh my God. Now see that. Mm.
That's not a
I
Pro
hated that.
Bowl.
No.
That's
I
a
hated that
fucking
when you had to do
vacation. They
that
might as well
double.
play frisbee football.
Yeah, let's play what is it? Tag you're it.
Yeah, it's kind of like another version of baseball playing with a wiffle ball or something.
Exactly.
It's like,
I mean, I remember growing up watching the football, and it was, oh my God, the excitement, the adrenaline, the I don't
fuck
know,
guys like
it's
Roger
a whole different
Staubach,
world. Oh yeah,
Roger Staubach, fucking Bradshaw, even like the Lions,
Fant-
Danielson, Nipple, Hipple. I call them
Hipple.
Nipple, and some
Mm-hmm.
people call them Hippie, but it's
Fran,
Hipple.
Fran Tarkington, Sonny Jurgensen.
Them guys took fucking hits, blindside
Was
hits.
Oh yeah, Jim
Fucking
Plunkett. I mean, I remember watching those people.
yeah, them guys back in the day, you had to be tough to be a
Oh hell
quarterback.
yeah. Yep. And when they fell, when they were down, it was bad. It wasn't no, oh, I twisted my ankle, oh, I misstepped. These
Oh,
guys
you get a
knocked the
fucking
shit out of each other.
you get a 260-pound guy to up to 300 and something hitting you full
Mm,
force.
hell
Holy
yeah.
shit! I don't care if you got pads on or what. He drives you into that ground. And he's fucking like it's like being pile drived.
Yeah. I remember being in such awe of, for example, a lot of people didn't care for him, but John Riggins. He just dragged the people behind him and kept going. The diesel.
Yeah, the Diesel. That's what they called him. Okay, I was trying to
Yeah.
think of what they called him because he was
Oh
big.
my.
He was big.
Oh yes, he was. And they used to have a show called Redskins Sideline that they would have on the weekends after the game. And I remember I finally got to go to one, and we met Daryl Green, which was awesome. That man is amazing.
Daryl Green.
Dave Butts, who was
Dave
one of
Butts.
the big tall.
Or Dick
He
Butt.
had a fur coat to
You
the
mean Dick
ground.
Butkus?
Huh? No, Dave Butts was his name.
Dave Butts. Why is that?
He was one.
ring a bell?
He was in he's not the center. He was, because Bostwick was the center. Oh, he was on the defense
That was
side.
Dick Butkus. He was on the fucking Lions.
Dick Butkus is the other person. This is Dave Butts, because I had the shirt, I had the tag and everything. Butts, B-U-T-Z.
Oh, with the Z. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. That's why I was...
Yeah. It was around the same time you had Dexter Manley, if you remember hearing about him. Who was the
I
other
do
one?
remember a Dexter. He was a defensive football back for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Redskins.
Redskins, yeah. You had
David
Joe
Roy Butt.
Jacoby. Joe Jacoby and Dave Butts were in the defense, because I remember that. But when we went to the show, because it would have Sonny Jurgensen, the local TV guy, and then he'd have some of the players. And it was Daryl Green, which was like what? Maybe 5'7". And you had Dave Butts,
Well,
like 7 foot tall. It was a trip. And then, of course, growing up watching football, Sonny Jurgensen was just amazing to me. So to actually see him in person, it was like, wow, okay.
That's the one thing that sucked about the Lions. They never had really a quarterback. You're a receiver or a fucking running back. And Mac, what's going on?
How you doing?
How you
Hey,
doing?
Mac.
How's everybody?
Doing good, doing good. Morning time. How you doing?
Yeah, waking up, get my coffee, have my cigarette, fixing my sister's laptop for her.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I do computer repair also.
Do you?
Yeah. Shit, most of my computers and stuff here are from customers that when I left their house, I'd see them in the garage and ask them, like the TV too, the flat screen TVs. I go, what do you do with this? Oh, I'm going to throw them away. Well, if you're going to throw it away, you mind if I have it? And like for the computers, I was like, if you want, I promise you, you know me, I'm a good guy. I'll erase that hard drive before I even do anything with it.
Right.
I actually just threw a computer out a week ago that was in my shed. I've never used. Somebody did that. They erased the memory on it and said, "Here, this has been sitting around. You want it?" I'm like, I don't know if I start using a computer. Sure.
Love you, XP.
And it was a screen one that you could sit down, and I had a keyboard for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, this customer threw away this. I think it's a 2012 iMac. Let's show you.
Wow.
I have a laptop that's like a Windows 7.
It's iMac.
Okay.
Yeah, iMac's a big deal, yeah.
It's running Windows 11.
I have a I have a laptop that's a Windows 7.
Right. You can probably put Windows 10 into it. Yep.
Yeah. I think it's a Panasonic.
Oh. Let's forget about that.
Well, hey, somebody just gives you something, you can't, you don't get a choice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So how have you been? How's you guys been?
I'm doing pretty good. We had some rain, cold weather. I got to mow my front yard, and then it just turns wet and fucking gloomy for 4 days.
Oh, geez.
Now it's probably longer than shit out in the back. Oh, fuck yeah. Wow. I ain't mowing all that today.
I got a riding lawnmower. You want to buy it? I'll give it to you for $300.
I've got a really good one that was self-propelled, but the self-propelled is not working. So I had to take the belt off.
Yep.
To make it push properly, because that belt will slip and lock on
Yeah,
the
I think
ears.
the belt's connected to the impeller shaft up underneath the inside there. You'll see the belt go from there to the drive.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's wrapped around the drive, and the drive has gears and Bendix inside, and that can lock up because of. I mean, I've built starters in that engage with the flywheel and shit, so I know how all that shit works.
Babette, I don't know what you're asking what GF stands for. You need to tell him what you mean because I don't.
Ground fault?
GF. What is
Like,
GF?
are you seeing it on? Yeah, are you seeing it on something? Was it wrote on something? What are you
The
referring to?
title of my stream is Draft Day in Detroit or something, ain't it?
Yes.
I don't know.
NFL Draft Day in Detroit.
Yep. Draft starts today, and it's right downtown. They got a stage outside and everything for it. People are going to come from all the cities and see how Detroit looks. You know,
That's right.
it's not like it used to be downtown. It's a lot nicer. Hell, there was abandoned skyscrapers down there 10, 15, 15 years ago. 15, yeah, I'd say about 20 to 15 years ago, or 20 to 10 years ago. But they fucking closed them up. They tried to rent the space. I know a few friends, a group of guys, like I don't know if it was 10 or 20 people, all put money in, and they had the whole floor of a skyscraper downtown, and they knocked out all the walls, redid the floor around and skateboarded, put up ramps
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and rails and
That
shit,
makes sense.
all on the one floor. Fucking, it was pretty fucking sweet looking.
That
It
is. I was going to say that's pretty awesome.
And you had a ramp in there, fucking it, because it was, like 12 foot, or I don't know, it was more than 12-foot ceilings. I think it might have been like 15 or so.
Probably in an office. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit. I don't know. Yeah, it was an office building, so the floors were pretty high up.
Babette, what are you seeing this on? Because we can't help you if we don't understand what
Yeah,
you're saying. Are you seeing
Babette,
it on?
I do not know what you're talking about. GF could be a good fuck. I don't know. Good food,
Let me see
girlfriend.
if I see it in. Yeah,
Where
girlfriend is
do
what I was
you
thinking.
see GF at? Somebody
in the
did
chat?
look up the chat.
Ah, yeah, that's girlfriend. I bet you. I see where it says Blackwatch says hi MCM and Babette GF. Probably Babette girlfriend, like as in
Oh,
saying,
he's
hey
saying,
girlfriend.
hey girlfriend. You've heard that term before, Babette. Hey girlfriend, how you doing?
Yeah, that's
probably what it meant.
You are a girl and you are a friend.
Yeah.
What's up, girlfriend?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying
That's
that.
probably. It starts. Hey girlfriend, what you
To
up
all
to,
those-
girlfriend?
How you doing, girlfriend?
That's exactly right. There you go. How you doing?
He's back.
There's the baby blue.
My buddy's been fucking blowing weed smoke in his face. I think he's addicted.
Several people do that. Mm-hmm.
I've never did it to my dog only because I had a puppy Bouvier and it ate my pocket out in my pants one day. I had dragged the pants out into the living room and I had money in there, chewed my money up.
Oh,
There was a bag of hash in there, almost like a quarter ounce.
No.
I bought a quarter ounce, it
Wow.
was less than it. And he chewed it all up. I mean, there was pieces of the hash stuck to the baggie that he did not chew. So he didn't chew it all up, but he chewed enough where he was in a comatose state for fucking about 20 to 24 hours.
Right.
I had a pet squirrel, and he used to live in my van. Well, he was with me everywhere I went. when I did service calls and stuff like that, he'd live in my van. He'd live in my like winter jacket pocket. He loved his almonds. I had a quarter of weed. Apparently, when I left him in the van, I come back, my weed was gone. And I found this little crumb trail of weed to the back of the van where he took it. And, yeah. Fucker.
Yeah, I was just answering Babette. Sorry about that, Mac. Yeah,
No
Jackie was the dog that ate my hash. She probably remembers that. Look at this.
Yep. Hey,
What the
Dad. What's
fuck
up,
is your
Dad?
problem? You were just fucking outside, damn it. I think it
Yeah,
is
but
the weed. He's like, come on, I want to get high. Light it up. Light it back up.
I
You
was
want to get
just getting
high?
ready to say, when you brought that up, recently I've noticed my cats, one cat over the other cat will like, what is that, Mom? What you got?
Yeah, Babette. Remember, Jackie bit Mike Rivette fucking 5 times at least, maybe 7. Fucking Bouvier was always nice to him, but I don't know what he was doing, but that dog would snap the fuck out of him once in a while, just growl at him and bite him. Fucking and
Mm-hmm.
bit him in his fucking back of his thigh one day. I think he grabbed somebody and he was just messing around, and the dog fucking just bam hit him in the leg. I think he was messing around with the female, just goofing around.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
always a
just moving around.
class clown, energetic, fucking, touchy.
Yeah, that's what my 2 cats do because where they're siblings. She's more laid back and stays to herself. If he comes around, it's like, okay, I'm gonna mess with you and I'm gonna torture you and I'm gonna chase you everywhere. And I have to say, she's little, leave her alone.
No, Babette, I've been cutting down on the morning snacks.
Yeah. Shit, my cat acts like he's a dog and runs the house. He fucking gets the zoomies. He can jump from the floor to the top of the refrigerator, knock stuff off the top of the refrigerator, and he's just a real pain in the ass. And anytime you go to leave any door, you got to watch out for him because he hides somewhere, and all of a sudden, as soon as you open up the door, boom, he's out.
Darts, yeah, knock
Oh
you
my
over,
God.
run through your legs. Yep. Mhm.
Yes, this guy's a real. But my wife loves him. He's a cool cat. He loves people. He really does love people.
Well, the one I was showing earlier, Ashby Motor, what one of his things had happened is he'll get on the nightstand next to my bed and he has knocked the lamp onto my head.
Yeah. That's what my wife's got. She's got the a headboard is like a shelf, a bookshelf in the headboard itself,
Mhm.
and
Right.
she's got all of her stuff up there. And sure enough, they get up there and they tap it forward and knock it off on her head. She's got a globe
Yeah.
up there, one of those winter globes. It's pretty big. I go, you better get that thing off. It'll clunk you in the head.
Damn right. Knock you out.
Yeah, the snow globes, those big ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember waking up after it fell on me a couple times, and he's just sitting there almost like, what? What's up, Mom? What are you doing?
And you can see the bastard pushing it. You say no, and he still pushes it.
Yeah.
He looks at you as I'm pushing it. I like this. Don't do this. I'm like, you bastard.
Mm-hmm.
The female
know.
cat.
How did that?
Yeah.
Good.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say, how did that self feel?
Yeah, but the female cat's perfect. She's a really good cat. But the boy, oh my gosh.
I know my mom's. I think it was Pearl, the gray cat, gray and white cat.
Right.
3 or 4 times she was up in the Christmas tree. 2 or 3 times she knocked that fucker over.
Right.
Cat would always climb the fucking tree, or tried to.
The boy cat headbutts me. You're like, I'm sitting on the bed here. He'll get up on the bed, and he raises up on his front paws. So it's just his back feet on the ground, and he'll lean his head forward and bang you with his head.
Mm-hmm.
Headbutt.
I've had a couple like that, and it's not no little bop either.
No, it's
a
a big whop. It makes me move.
Oh shit!
But he's just a friendly little cat.
I'm glad I put napkins down. I set my fucking coffee on a napkin all the time, and I just spilt it that time.
And yeah, this cat picked me, so I knew it was a cat to get. You know, instead of
Oh
going to the
yeah.
store, oh, there's a cute kitten. No, I'm gonna get it. No, this cat on a service call would not leave me alone while I'm fixing a lady's washing machine. If you want, you can have them.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I called
I
the wife.
grew up.
She went over and fell in love with them.
I grew up allergic to my mom's cat and my grandma's cat and a few others because
The
long
dander.
haired cats that had a lot of dander
Yes, the
would make,
dander.
Yes.
make me break out and fucking everything. But that living in Detroit, I fucking my next door neighbors moved out. Babette knows Tony and Marshall moved out. And one morning it's fucking raining, just raining, pouring. I keep hearing this rear,
Oh, that pussy.
fucking. I walk outside and I hear it to the left of the house, south, and it's coming from the house that's currently nobody's living in. Neighbors live there, and there's a kitten in the fucking bush,
Oh.
and it was that Bengal striped cat.
Right.
And I had
Oh
that cat
wow.
for 14 years. Fucking.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
I had a cat like that. I was
I never desired to have a cat, you know,
yeah.
but I kept him and he just grew on me.
Yeah, I was in Industrial Park picking up a washing machine for delivery. I mean, there's no homes or nothing in this. So it's the middle of winter. It's fucking blizzard. It's cold. I get out of my van and start walking towards the front entrance so I can get this washer. And sure enough, there was this little black kitten right by the front of the building. I mean, there's no grass or nothing. It was just like dirt or shit. And it's like, oh, he's freezing his ass off. So I grabbed him, put him in my pocket, warmed his ass up, brought him back home, and we had that cat for like 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't see an animal suffer. That hits my heartstrings.
It's funny how you were saying that they can boss around the house. He did he did that. Like if he didn't like somebody, he bugged them. And like Missy, my mom's cat, that cat fucking would sit and stare at you, sit on the couch next to you.
What are you doing in my house?
Right. What are you
doing in my house?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be here.
You know, that's where I lay. You're in my spot. Or something. The cat was like
And that's one thing I love about animals. If an animal doesn't trust somebody, they are a good judge of character.
My buddy, that's been my friend all my life. He still comes over here once in a while. Buddy did not, or no, it was Missy, my mom's cat. He doesn't like cats, and he really doesn't care for dogs being rubbing up against him. He always wears nice clothes and everything too, you know. And he's never been I don't know. I know he does have 2 shepherds, and they're white shepherds, but they were his father's dog. They were his father's dog. Dogs. So it wasn't probably his choice.
I told my wife our dog is more loyal than you. She's like, what do you mean? Well, if I take you, lock you in the trunk for an hour and I open it up, are you going to be happy to see me? No, but if I do that to a dog, it'll be happy to see me.
Dogs are unconditional.
Yep.
Fucking,
they are.
You can walk to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, the dog will be laying there outside the door.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
That dog follow you fucking to the end of earth. You know, you take care of it.
My wife's dog was her shadow. It would have anxiety when she'd leave the house and be up on the couch looking for her to come back home. And any white car, he mastered the color of her car, but not the car. And he'd go bonkers. And like, relax, dude, it's not her car.
My Australian cattle dog did that with my mom for the longest time. My mom was in the hospital for 2 months. And she would sit up on that fucking couch with the arm of the couch is right at the window. And she'd sit her head on that arm of that couch. There's a spot wore out from her chin being there.
Oh, yeah.
It's practically a new couch. It's just been sitting there. That one spot's got where her head would rub on it all the time. And my mom said when I was gone for a week, she sat on that fucker every day, waiting for me to come home. Dog has separation anxiety.
Yeah, I had a cat that did that. My mom said whenever I would leave, go out with my girlfriends or whatever, the whole time I'm gone, meow, 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 meow. And she's like, shut up.
I think she loved my mom because it's a female and she's a
He
very
takes care of
protective
it and
dog.
feeds it.
Yeah. Well, I fed it and played with her, frisbee and
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's why she loved me. But my mom, if I was gone, my mom was there for her. She always protected my mom. My mom would go sit on the porch, and my dogs would sit on the porch with her. You know, and Brandy was trained. I could walk her down 6 Mile without a leash.
Wow.
I stop at the corner, she sits.
She stopped.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she stopped. She'll sit down, look up at me. She'll do the forward thing like she's going to walk because she's not noticing she thinks I'm going to, cross the street. But she'll
Hmm.
bob and shit, and she'll sit back down.
In tune with your movements. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. If I'm on the side street walking home, she knows where she is. She'll run up into the yards and
Hmm.
she'll sniff the bushes. I'll walk ahead, couple houses. She'll run back up. Fucking. Sometimes she'll run right home, run down the street, 7 houses,
Hmm.
jump on the porch, or stand there at the sidewalk and wait for me.
Yeah, and they all have their own little personalities and stuff. Like the two that I have right now, Ashby and Rose, when they were young, whenever the doorbell rang at my mom's house, they would growl and we would die because it's like, oh, vicious kitty.
Neighbors, most of the neighbors on this side of the block, within the first block, Brandy and Honey would sit. When I'm out there, I'd let them play in the yard because she'd bring the ball back and I would sit there on that rocker and throw it off the rail, over the rail on the other side. So she had to run all the way around and go get it off the neighbor's lawn. And she'd bring it right
Mhm.
back. But when she'd
Yep.
get tired, she'd lay on the lawn in front of the porch,
Oh, okay. Hmm.
15 feet away from the sidewalk. My neighbors would walk by. She wouldn't move.
Mm-mm.
There's the one white lady lived down there, and the one black guy. She loved him, so she always would
Right.
get up and go to the corner of the yard and tail wiggling and shit, and they'd stop and pet her and everything. Well, that's how I got Blue. The guy that lived
Oh, okay.
2 blocks down on the corner was moving out of the neighborhood. He had flyers at all the gas stations and stores at the corner trying to get rid of his dog because he was moving into an apartment in Tennessee.
Oh,
And
wow.
couldn't bring the dog. So he's like,
Mm.
I've been trying to get rid of him for 2 weeks. He says in 2 days he's going to the pound. And he showed me
Mm.
a picture of it. I already told him, I said, no, I got 2 dogs. I can't afford a third one.
Right.
And he offered me he said, I got a bag of food. I'll buy another one. And then he bought like 3 cases of wet food. Bought him a big
Oh,
chew toy. Fucking gave me metal bowls. Gave him the leash. A yard chain. Fucking. But he even came back with his family. Brought the kids back because the kids love the dog. And
aw,
fucking gave me $100. It's like, here, buy some
that's
food.
awesome.
And I was like, no, I don't want your money. I love it. He's a
Usually
great
get the
dog.
vet bills when they get older.
Well, he got the papers for the dog. He had a dog. He had his balls taken. He got him fixed. I don't know why, because he's a beautiful dog. If you ain't got a female dog, why are you fucking fixing your dog?
Exactly.
I mean, unless he's running the streets. But he was on a leash or a chain in the backyard, a husky.
Mm.
And when I seen that, I was disappointed because there was a wear mark as far as the rope would go, all the way around the fence from like a half circle. So that dog's been on that chain a long time. They put him
Right.
out there all the time, and huskies should be able to run. That's why I'm so pissed off. I got to put him on a wire. And I swore
Right.
up and down in my whole life that I would never do that to a
You
dog
would
again.
never do it.
My
Right.
Afghan hound, I come home from work and he's wrapped a 30-foot fucking chain wrapped around. Oh, it was a wire too, wrapped around a tree, and it was wrapped around his fucking neck.
Oh, Jesus.
His head was pinned against the fucking tree. Fucking choking himself out because he's fucking pulling and shit. It's like, how did you wrap around this tree 8 times? The fuck? Maybe more. I don't know.
I had
It
a
was
couple
probably
of cats that the regular collar around their neck, I would catch them where that would get caught in their mouth and their jaw be stuck or whatever. And after that, I did not put collars on except for when I take them to the vet. Then they're right back off as soon as they're home.
once I took that clip off, he could fucking breathe. It still was wrapped around his fucking neck, but it wasn't pulling on his neck. You know, wrapped it so much where that thing was pulling his fucking collar and choking him. It wasn't as much as that he was pinned against the tree. I think it was just because he couldn't get off of it. It was choking him. Well, I got almost a half a joint. Right here. Fire up.
Yeah, I'm tired of these freaking dispensaries, man. I keep going to this one, and it's like the buds are like, as soon as you touch them, they turn to dust. So they're totally dried up. You know that they weigh them when they're moist and new, and they put them in the bag, but then it sits for a while, they dry up. So they don't weigh is what they say they weigh.
Do they use Ziplocs or containers?
They've got both. There was Ziploc, sealed Ziploc, and the round plastic little containers.
Containers
you can't open them up. You can't open them up, and you can't bring it back. So this is like the third time I've told them, it's like, hey, you said these would be moist buds. Obviously, they weren't. I can't bring it back in here because I can't show you. But I got videos. As soon as I open it up, I touch it, they crumble. Say, look at what's going on here. Now, you need to do something about this because I've been asking you this like 3 times now. You need to stop giving me, I want some moist buds. If you can't do this for me, I would like some money back. Oh, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I'm glad. Well, is it medical or legal?
It's legal, but I got to go fucking find my old dealer. I know where he lives. I just got to go and knock on his door and say, hey, remember me?
Yeah, well, like the dispensaries, they have to have it graded and tested here in Michigan. But they do this dispensary down here. Once it's been sitting on the shelf and nobody's really buying it, they put it in mixed bags.
Yeah,
and we're selling ounces for like $75.
Yeah.
And that's a great price. One time I was low on money. I was like, man, I need enough weed to last me a month because I'm not going to have no money up until payday.
Yeah.
And
that's what I do too.
I bought an ounce. I said, give me 4 of those bags because they had them all hanging up on the side.
What percentage were they?
I don't remember. But I was looking at the buds, and one bag was all mixed, shake, and buds. And another one, I think 2 of them were like that. Then the other one was buds, but it was different colors. So you knew it was different weeds. Because they would take those canisters, they had glass canisters for each weed.
Yeah,
and they would mix it. That's a nice nugget. But I found one, the bag was all the same buds, and it was all fucking buds.
Yeah.
I bought it. It was good. It was good. For $75, I was happy with it.
Yeah.
You were happy.
One thing I always used to ask them, Mac, was what's the new stuff you got in? What's your big sellers? And they would tell me, and then I would fucking pick out, because they have it in a glass case and glass canisters, and I would fucking say, let me see that one, let me see that one. Like pick 3 good ones or 2 good ones. And I'm you're older like me, I know what good weed looks like.
Well, of course. We've been around it for a while.
And I would certain circumstances when it looks kind of dry, you can tell when weeds but moist. Um, I would tell them to squeeze it, see if it crumbles.
Right.
They'll
Right.
put gloves on and fucking grab it.
Yeah, she got a nice little bonker.
Yeah, that's a nice chunk.
Yeah, I've been happy with my dispensary so far. I've not been disappointed.
He changed the policy down there because you could bring back weed if you only had smoked a joint out of it. And I went down there and he's like, we stopped that policy. He goes, but you've been coming here and you live down the street. I've talked to him when he first was getting in the building and shit.
Okay.
And so I did it twice, but the one time I brought the seeds down. I was like, "There's fucking 6 seeds in this, and I only had, 2 joints out of it." I said, "What the
keep
fuck?"
those seeds. Keep those seeds.
I
Well,
did.
now you would. Yeah.
I did keep a couple of them, but I had to bring a couple down and say, "Look, I broke up fucking 4 or 5 buds,
And it's
and
all seed. Yeah.
every time I get in a bud or a seed or 2." And then he did reimburse me both times. Just said, go over there, get yourself quarter or whatever. I think the one time I had a quarter, and the one time it was like a $15, only like a nickel, or I'm pretty sure, yeah, half. Was it 3.5 grams, 4 grams? Actually, they weighed them out to 5 down there.
Mm.
That was the nice
Damn.
thing when they first opened. I liked that.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start fucking pricing them up. Their top shelf was $25, $30 fucking dollars.
Oh, dispensaries are a rip off around here, big time.
Yeah. And that's just for a nickel, a quarter, 70, $80 or whatever. I was like, what? But that was with tax too.
Yep. That
state wants their fucking $12 tax or whatever they're fucking charging out the ass.
Yeah, the powers that be want to get their money in it. They're tired of all this weed going around with their not getting their fingers in it, and now they legalize it, so now they got all this money they can play with again.
Right.
When he first opened up a medical marijuana license,
right?
He paid $100,000 or $120,000 for the fucking license and everything.
Jeez.
And then they had to re-up it when they passed it legal.
Yeah.
So, and he just turned legal this year. Now I can walk in there with an ID and get it. I don't need a medical card.
Yeah, that's what mine is. They said where I'm in Virginia, I'm not supposed to be able to, but they see mine. Maryland gives me what I want, and I go back home, and it's always sealed.
Have you used a card in there before?
I don't have a medical one. My doctors won't give me one because of this area I'm in. They don't believe in it. Which is a crock of what.
The stigma for that, though I have to, I never thought it would be legal at all in my lifetime.
No, I didn't either.
I thought they would knock down the penalty for it, maybe, but never legal. Now I can walk fucking 7 houses away. Well, 6 houses and a parking lot.
I know. Never saw that coming.
There used to be a house where that parking lot was, or is.
Wow.
It's a cool little house. Single floor, probably about 6 rooms, and it had 2 fireplaces.
Oh, wow.
Only house that I've ever seen. Well, maybe that one couple of the big ones in the other neighborhood have 2 fireplaces, but this thing was so small. There was a fireplace in the back of the kitchen at the back of the house, and then there was one on the living room wall, the other side of the house. You really didn't need heat in the winter. You probably fucking,
I was gonna
say. Yeah, put wood in both fucking fireplaces and let it fucking rip.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to deal with a little bit of smoke. Well, fireplaces are usually pretty good on the smoke, but it's still going to linger something. the burning.
Oh yeah.
You have to open a little window somewhere, keep it aired out, or keep a little fan going. Excuse me.
Sounds like it would have been the ideal type of place that would have been an office of some sort had it not been a dispensary. So I see what you're saying.
This one old guy lived down there after it was abandoned. And I brought him a sleeping bag down there because I only bought the sleeping bag to go camping, and I've only used it like 3 times. And I was like, here, take it. I can always buy another one. Brought him down Christmas dinner, turkey, and everything. Fucking used to go down there and give him money and everything. He's a cool old guy. Never fucked with nobody. They actually fucking got him for trespassing and everything, the cops.
Oh.
That was pretty fucking bold. And it's like, the guy ain't got nowhere to fucking go. It's a fucking senior citizen, fucking gets paid probably once a month. Who knows? He might have a drinking problem or whatever. But the guy was harmless.
Right. He wasn't bothering anybody. He wasn't hurting nobody. Yeah.
Yep. It's kind of good to have some of these people in the neighborhood know you too, because they always keep an eye out. They know who the riffraff is,
Yep.
Usually most of the people that are on the street are cool with each other just for certain reasons. For whatever, Info, fucking money, whatever. Dog, I'm guessing you want to go back out fucking side.
Yeah.
It's that time.
Just headbutt me.
He just fucking
What are you
standing.
doing, Ricky? What are you doing?
He did walk up to the end of the bed right here, and then backed up and went back over there. Now he laid down. You can see his ears
He's
right
messing
over
with
the
you.
See his ears right over the bed. He kind of always tries to keep an eye on me during the day, and it's funny, unless he's passed out. These fucking dogs are weird. Randy used to sit at that couch and fucking watch me.
Oh, okay. From the couch looking in at you, yeah.
Yeah, she just sit there and watch me. But that's kind of like being up in your lap,
Mm-hmm.
He's on a leash, don't worry. Oh boy, yeah, I better let him out again. Fucking now. I doubt the mail lady's gonna show up this time of day. You never fucking know though.
Nope, you don't.
But I've already told her. I said, just deliver it tomorrow. There's nothing that I get, even my bills. I don't want to fucking pay my bill the first day. I mean, I will, but it's not needed.
She's got to walk by your house today. You're fine with that. Just bring it the next time around.
I don't care if it's a fucking check. I can wait till tomorrow. I just don't want. I already had a hassle with one of the mailmen when I had the Australian cattle dog. She didn't like it. She was very territorial. And I don't know what it is. Dogs just don't like uniforms and people visiting your house daily.
The way I look at that is she probably sent something that you and I did not know. That's the way I look at that.
It was a guy, and
okay.
My dog's a female, and that Australian cattle dog could be mean. She went through the screen after him.
Damn.
She had him fucking backing up down the stairs. Fucking, she was going after him. Fucking, and he called his, what do they call the postal inspector for the post office, and
They
complained
got an
already
Australian
before.
sheepdog. Australian sheepdog.
Oh, smart dogs.
Yeah, oh,
Very
yes,
good.
they are.
They
They
can be
are.
very protective.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they'll fucking protect you with their life.
They're like a border collie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine was an Australian cattle dog. That fucker was, you could tell it had dingo in it just by when it got
Mm.
upset. That dog, she was ready. If she did that snarl, or I don't know what it was, she was going to fucking attack. You need to stay the fuck away.
Yeah, you knew. They
But yeah,
roll that lip up.
he reported me a couple times, and this last time though, I called the supervisor or the inspector and told him I got a fucking witness. My friend even said he's walking on your lawn, and the dogs are right there at the fence on this side. They can go all the way to the front of the house. So he's walking 5-8 feet away from my dogs by to the next house, and they would obviously bark at him. He's fucking right there next to him practically.
Right.
And I told the inspector, I said, he doesn't walk on my fucking lawn in the winter.
Mm-mm.
I said, he's not supposed to be on my lawn in the first place. That's taunting. That's an animal. You can't blame the fucking dog for being territorial. And the
Yeah, it's doing
inspector
its job.
agreed with me. They were going to make me get a P.O. box and have to go get my mail.
Wow.
But he agreed with me. He was like, he's not supposed to be on, he's supposed to walk the city sidewalk. That's what the inspector said.
Yep.
And so that guy.
Well, the dog I had was so smart. I'd take her for walks. She'd stay by me. She wouldn't bolt off or nothing. She would definitely stay by me. We get to a street. She'll get to the curb and sit down, and she'll look at me. When I say go, she'll run across the street, sit down, and wait for me. Well, a damn ordinance officer around here see me do that. It's like, you know, you're supposed to have your dog on a leash. I'm going to give you a ticket. I was like, well, this is my first warning. Can you let me slide? Well, next time I see you, I'm definitely going to give you a ticket. So what I do, I took the leash and wrapped it around my dog's neck and went for a walk. And sure enough, he saw me. He's going to write me out a ticket. I go, what? You said I had to have my dog
do the same thing.
Right?
Wrap a leash around my dog's neck and tuck it in the collar, the end, and the dog would just walk and stay there with me.
Right.
I'd stop. At first, I would raise my hand, and the dog would sit. You know. After a while, though, the dogs, I get to the curb, it knows to sit down because there's a ramp and it's kind of a bumpy for handicap or a bike. And she would sit. Once she got to that spot, she knew to sit on that red cement. And one time I took him over into Redford, walking both dogs, and I could sit them down away from people.
Right.
You know, over to the corner of the fucking parking lot, sit them down and stay. Go in, come back out, and they'd still be sitting there or laying
Exactly
there.
where you left them. Yep.
I put them all the way at the end of the walkway because there's like a little strip mall, 4 buildings, and there's nowhere to put them in front because people are walking down the sidewalk to go into their cars in the parking lot. The parking lot's right in front of the stores. Well, I walked them all the way down off the sidewalk on the corner of the building, so they were on the side street kind of, but sitting right at the end of the building where they could be seen. And I walked outside to get them, and I walked down the sidewalk, and they'd stay until I walked over to them. There's a fucking dog pulling truck sitting fucking 6 houses down. And the lady pulls up when I'm walking them back to the corner, and she goes, them are some of the smartest dogs I've ever seen. They sat there, and she said one looked back at me, you know, looked down the street, stood up, and she said, but they didn't fucking go nowhere. She goes, you need to put a leash on them dogs. And that's when I start doing what you said, Mac. Start putting a leash on her in case if I see somebody or I needed to, I'd unwrap it and fucking hold her, you know. Both of them. I had she had a girl All the puppies I got rid of, but one person couldn't keep, so they brought it back, and I kept her. And she was retriever mix with Australian cattle dog, and she was
Wow.
smart too, though. But she was a little
Mm-hmm.
bit more rambunctious. But she never took off running or anything. I could walk them both down 6 Mile, no leashes, because the daughter listened to watch the mom. She, learned from the mom. I didn't really have to teach her too much because she always did what the mother did.
There you go. Yep. Well, my dear friends, I am going to depart because my eyelids are getting heavy.
All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping up, Char. And I hope you
No problem.
have a good day. Have a good nap.
Yeah, I'm going to try to catch up on some of my sleep because I think I only
Yeah,
got a couple
trouble.
hours.
Yeah.
It follows me. I can't control it.
Yeah, it happens.
That's exactly right. I go.
I know
Go
Mo's
ahead.
been in his share of troubles. He just looks like a troublemaker.
It doesn't matter, Mac. It always follows.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
There's
you don't got to
always
do
got to
nothing.
be.
It seeks you out.
Yeah,
And
you
we
could be the
don't
nicest
care.
person in the fucking world, and somebody will have an issue.
Oh, you
Oh
know
yeah,
it. You can't please everybody in
yeah.
this freaking world.
Nope. I'm gonna worry less about it too, due to my friends.
Exactly. I've learned to do that. I've learned to do that. Stop
Get some
caring about
sleep.
Gotta be.
She said, "Get some sleep for me, Char."
I will, Babette. I promise you. And thank you again, young lady, for showing up last night. I don't know how long you stayed, but I hope you enjoyed what time you were there. When I saw her come in the chat, I was like, yeah.
I think I'm going to shut it down too, also. So,
Okay.
but I appreciate you being up, Mac. Thanks for stopping in, man.
All right. You take care, everybody.
You have a great day, man.
You
And
do
Char,
You too. All
thank
right.
you
Talk to you later.
again.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Everybody have a good one in the chat. I'm going to shut her down. Take care.